Hey, this is Sencrad from the 2 with yet another Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition walkthrough. Now, from about this video will be a medium-length video. After this, the videos will get large, and the reason is by this point in time, it is less micromanagey, less go to this specific spot. It's more. You have all of Hunter's Edge, which is one big area, and it just all opens up at once, and you kind of clear it all out, and then there's the Phantom Forest, and you kind of just clear out all the Phantom Forest. And so they become very, very, very big videos, and so I hope that it's not too overwhelming, but at the same time, it would be way too redundant, way too choppy to chop these videos up at the end. So they're going to get bigger and longer towards the end, so bear with me. It's just how the game plays out, and it's one of the complaints about the game, frankly, that by the time you hit a certain point in the game really starts to get easy. The game really starts to just kind of open up, and it's just like large areas where there's just nothing other than just to kill mobs and just move forward, and ridiculous puzzles. And by puzzles, I don't mean like cool riddles. I mean like, you'll see. But anyway, today we're going to be doing the Immaculate Temple plus the Hideout. I'll throw both these into one video. The Immaculate Temple, I believe I called this in another video the Immaculate Trial by Air. This is where you'll find one of the secret sister chests. But anyway, this will be a long video. We're going to be going all over that. Now, what this is south of Sacred Stone and to the west of Sacred Stone. There are two areas left in Luca Forest. And let me skip ahead and we'll get the loading. Okay, so here we go. I'm so nice. I even show the map. Okay, so here is Sacred Stone. Here is where my guys are now. We just did the troll video. I just did that one. This is the Immaculate Temple. Here is the Immaculate Trials. That's different. So this is where you want for your sister, your secret sister chest in the Immaculate Temple. And this is the place we'll be going shortly after here. Here we are. It looks like this. Giant skeleton. So we're gonna go in here now. This is kind of a mini puzzle, so we went into the skeleton here. Oh boy, and this is kind of a puzzle in that you have to go in the portals in the correct order. Some people would say, well, this is not really a puzzle because it's not that difficult, but I have seen people in the forums ask about this puzzle, say I don't know which one to go in, so here we are. There's two ways to know which puzzles to go through in which order, and I will show you both ways. I kill rats. So right here, maybe I should zoom back a little bit. So when you walk in, there's one portal up here, stairs going up. Here's my OCD. Gotta check every face. I don't think I can leave a vase behind. From this area, head down. So you're gonna head down here. Down, down, down. And down here you're gonna find magical notes. Okay? This is one of the two ways you can know the correct order in which to travel through these portals. There's bats. The second way to know. Oh my gosh. So many vases. Oh, see that? Lucky Charm just gave me an extra toxic grenade or plague grenade. I don't know which it was. Holy crap. Nobody wants to watch this, Micah. Alright, so up here, you walk through this kind of broken down doorway. You find this rat. Okay? Get your girl with Pet Pal.
My favorite foods are
This is
ice
the order.
cream, mud pies,
Ice,
flambe,
earth.
fresh poured water,
This is flame,
watermelon, and anything
water.
that will get my system going in that precise order.
In that precise order. Here's the other way to know. You'll notice they're the same things. Burr, ice, mountain, earth, pant, hot, fire, waterfall, water, mop. That. Favorite foods are ice, mud. Anyway, showing you the order. So, this is ice. Complicated. Here's a side note. Now, my girl with the perception, I have talking to the rat just to show you. So she's not actually in the group right now, or she would show you a hidden secret hiding spot right here. You don't need to see the hiding spots so long as you know where they are. But anyway, here is a were-sheep. Now, I can't even talk to her. Him, her, it. I can't even talk to it because she's also the one with the Pet Pal, but it doesn't matter. All it does is tell you, by the way, the actual were-sheep, you know, that you're looking for is in the Phantom Forest. That's all it tells you, okay? But, more importantly, this were-sheep is at level 20. Well, why is that important, Micah? Because most likely you're around a level 15, which means killing this yields unbelievable experience. So what you're going to do, you're going to attack it. I was lucky here because it attacked me first. I have inflict stunned on contact. It just stunned itself. But lucky as in, you know,
take no prisoners.
That wouldn't happen all the time. Not lucky as in he would actually do any damage to me, because they don't. This creature does absolutely no damage. Jeez Louise, can you just stop and take a look at that? Freaking damage.
Prisoners.
Rage, melee, power stance. It's stunned, which means I'm gonna hit it 100%. 460. Jeez Louise, what? 464, 362, 882, 414. This does more or about the same damage as Flurry. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal skill. So same setup. The only difference is that your Shadow Blade will not have a 3 in Man and Arms, and so you'll be using Oath of Desecration versus Rage. Apparently I was a little too far away for... Yeah, I can show you that there, so... Yeah, forget it. You can pause it if you want to. It show you the damage comparison. She did not have Rage or Melee Power Stance on again, or else it would have been comparable. But anyway, oh my gosh, I didn't pause it. How much damage, or how much experience did this end up giving? 21,000 experience. So yeah, kill this fricker. That's fantastic. So there's vases. Okay, so what you go in ice, now you're gonna go into mud. Now what's mud? That's earth. So let's go down here and check this out. There's your earth. See? Kind of earthy. So then, banana flambe. It's just... The book says, you know, pant, hot, fire, right? The next one is fresh poured water. I'm just getting ahead of myself. Fresh poured water. Now, what could that be? More vases. This is like the, I'm like the dog from Up. Squirrel! I just can't handle vases. I see a vase and I'm like, let's go waste more of my life. There's the water. And what does it say? Watermelon. Now what could that be? Well, in case you were confused, there's only one portal left. Oh, this is it. Same thing with this. There's only one portal left. In the book, I think it says, I don't know, pipes, something mechanical. I don't remember. The one in the book for the last one doesn't say watermelon, it says mop. There's some water on the floor you need to mop up. And that's it. So here we are. Hitting that will teleport you straight between those portals from this point on.
Immaculate.
In the original, one of these books, if I remember correctly, was actually very useful. It was actually very unique. I think it was, I don't remember, like Vampiric Arrow, and it might have been the only one that you could find in the game. This is Horrific Scream, which is terrible, El Montators, which is terrible, and Infect, which is terrible. They're all terrible. The only reason why I pick Infect is because Infect has a slightly more value. It's just so, you know, this whole thing is pretty pointless, other than the Sister's Chest, which, as I've shown in my Sister's Chests video, is located right there. So snag that while you're here, read it, and then guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be leaving. We're going to be leaving this joint. Okay, now we're going to be heading north from the skull. I'm pretty terrible. I slaughter everything. Why? Because animal hide, antler. I mean, they're all useful. Antler's got your raw meat becomes dinner. Antler becomes your stunning arrow head. Intestines will give you your water balloons, which are useful. What am I missing? Oh, leather. Leather, which can be just turned into superior leather armor with a magical needle. And thread. They're useful. Over here, you will run into a little shrine. The shrine will say, hey, do you want to live or die? You say die, guess what? It'll kill you. It won't kill you. So don't do that unless you want to die and laugh at yourself. I hate that. Oh, I hate accidentally clicking on myself.
Where there is weakness, and how do you wish to live?
Say I want to live slowly, it'll give you midnight oil. Say you want to live quickly, it'll give you haste. Fire skill haste. Haste is worth more money. Oh, wildfire. Apologies. Can't be calling it haste now. To D&D. Alright, so you can, you know, try to go through that way, you know, skipping over top of the bulbs and trying not to kill yourself, but you're not going to this guide because, you know, I give you the worst case scenarios because I also show you the best case scenario. So let's show you the best case scenario. Here's a way that you can skip it. There's this nice little cliff here that's designed, right? Just for this purpose. See? There's the, I'm showing you. You can go up that way, or you can go over here. Skip a huge section of it. Now here's also another way to sneak into Sacred Stone. I'm also showing you that here.
Conduit will take you there one day.
So, you know, if you don't have an Immaculate Amulet, you can actually teleport one of your people up there, if I'm not mistaken, and sneak into town, but, you know, very dangerous, and if they find you, they will attack you. And that sucks. Oh, man, I just saw that I had both pyramids in Black's inventory. And so now I am in the game looking for the pyramid in White's inventory, and I know, oh, they're both there. There it is. Go figure. Okay, now see, let me show you something. Whoa, you can throw your pyramid down there. Yes, you can. So why don't we? You have a high enough strength. So here we go. Whoop! Yay! And you'd say,
Our enemies have
holy
been
crap, Micah, did you just skip that entire thing? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You skipped the entire thing. Well, that's a nice little trick with the pyramids, you know, that the game's designed for. It's designed for, you know, you want to go through it the hard way? Yeah, you can. You want to go through it the easy way? Well, then use your brain. You can also, as I show you here, so you can hit this. That will disable these ones, which is, you know, funny, so that you can work backwards.
Good as a new penny.
Because now you can walk backwards if you feel like it. Right here. Because now these are all deactivated. And you can go over here and then deactivate the rest. Now all of them are deactivated. Oh, there's a little chest back here. So now all of them are deactivated. Oh, man. That was fun. Not as fun as when I destroy these orbs. Alright, so if you come down here, let me show you, you know, destruction. So leadership's awesome because my 3 people that are affected by it get to go first. Well, that was easy. These slaves try to run away. They try to run away without even paying me or giving me thanks. So, you know what I do? I say, hey, there's some... Watch out, there's some mines! There. I'm sorry, did you die? Oh well. And then I continue on. Okay, same thing here. You're going to put on your charisma gear, pass a speech check, and then kill them. Because that's what you do in this game. If you follow my guide, you be an XP whore. Because XP whoring is awesome. Whoring is not. Whoring is not for kids. So here's a waypoint shrine, which frankly I have no idea why it's even here. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea why you'd ever want to come back to this point. But whatever. They don't have one in the market. Or they don't have one outside of Hunter's Edge with one of the best merchants in the game. No, but they have one here because that's awesome. So anyway, let's just get us inside here. So here's the guys. You pass your spill. Jeez, I hate that mini game.
Now, lost.
Quick save if you fail.
May the goddess bless.
Quick save because, you know, with all that charisma gear, you should be winning these. The fact that you don't, it's just insulting. And then what do? You kill them anyway because they're Immaculates, and Immaculates are punks. So you use your, you know, master level skills and end this really quickly without even injuring yourself. Obviously. Okay, when you get inside, light these braziers.
Careful now! Mangoth is in a sacrificey sort of mood. Zappy, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do. Good night. As soon as you light these... Oh, they're not braziers. They're coal baskets. Apologies. And then that door will disappear. I have no idea why. It just... reasons. And then... we're gonna go down here and we're gonna start a fight. In which I get lazy and Black dies. Just an FYI. Don't get lazy. That's the moral of the story. Alright, so the battle starts. I say, we'll do this one first.
I don't think you can weather this.
That dies. I also kill the slaves, which, you know, I'm heartless like that.
I don't want to die! I'm not ready! Please!
This madman will see his blood like hot.
Can't quite get kill. I should see, and that's when I should have done adrenaline and just done it anyway. Lazy, and then I skipped another turn. So okay, so I'm super lazy here. I'm just saying, skip it because I just want to use master level skills. I'm lazy, but I know that this guy's gonna go, and she has glass cannon at this point in time, and so I'm going, okay. I understand that she has sidestep. I understand that she can dodge stuff. I understand that she also has stench. So they're not supposed to target her. But I also know that Larian, giant middle finger to you, it doesn't work like it's designed to work. So what do I do as a backup plan? I say, okay, let's throw a poison immune directly in front of this guy. So that he will target it, as opposed to my person in the far back who is supposed to be less likely to be targeted. But I digress. Because none of this would have happened if I wasn't so lazy.
I'm not ready! Please!
So this is good. She's targeting him. That's good. This little meat sponge here. Meat sponge. Oh, gosh. Meat shield and bullet sponge. I combined the wrong ones. That's awesome, Micah. That's good. Touche. So anyway, guess what he does? Dot! He hits black. Go figure. Go figure. At this point in time, I'm like, really? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? So at this point in time, black's dead. Now, why is that significant? Because this game, darn. So here's another thing. This game will also not give this person experience if they're dead. Will not. If these two are dead, they will still get experience because you can just dismiss them from the party and bring them back in because they will match the experience level of these two. Okay? But these people will not. So I can't kill anybody else until she's resurrected. So I delay. Resurrect her. Just uber lazy on my part.
This madman will see his blood like hot. Help!
Precision Blitz!
So I do a pretty good job of freezing and stunning my person, but not the other people.
I don't want to die.
Pretty amazing.
I'm not ready. Please. I don't want to die. I'm not ready. Please.
I thought that would finish him off, so we go with adrenaline, take this guy out. This time, he actually does work as a sponge. Hallelujah.
I don't want to die. I'm not ready. Please.
And this will end it. All them dead. And that ends the fight. So, anyway, I should not have had somebody die in this fight. This was just pure laziness. You get to be post level 15, and all you want to do is master level skills. That's all you want to do, right? You're just, oh, I don't have enough AP. Oh, I don't really want to use adrenaline, and you get lazy. Don't get lazy because, you know, the AI will target your lowest HP person, which is your ranger, despite the fact that she can have, you know, skills that are talents that are supposed to limit people from attacking them. Despite that, they still will do it. And as I showed you in the King Boreas fight, they will summon he'll summon his summon elemental every single time beside the ranger. And so, you know, don't get lazy. You know, use your adrenaline, throw out your master level skills, throw out your thunderstorm, lightning storm, throw out your hail with your adrenaline, and just get it out. Get it out on your first turn. So anyway, at this point in time, you know, you can just walk directly up here, get the Star Stone, and heal yourself. Pick up the loot. Oh, wait. What am I doing?
7 grants
So this little switch, my very first playthrough. Oh my gosh, was this switch for some reason hard for me to find? It's right here. Right here.
The
Bloodstained lever. Oh my gosh, was that hard for me to find. So there it is. I don't even know why. It just is. Well, you can go up.
What can I do?
Up these stairs to the left, you'll run into this lady. There's really nothing up here. She's not even a good salesman. I don't
Welcome, visitor, to this
quite
humble life.
understand the purpose of this area, but it's there. So let's go down here. Here we are. This is another fight that some people have trouble with. Both of these fights, you know, are not problematic.
Whoever left these silly buttons all over the walls did no favors for the decor.
Die, rat.
Death is its own deliverance.
Okay, so what are we looking for?
Fortune.
This book, Necromonium, blah blah blah. That one. We're gonna read it. And now this is important because it just tells you ENS West. Now it's so funny because this is one of those quests or puzzles that people had a really big problem with. But you know, I guess I've played too many RPGs. I guess I played too many RPGs because I'll tell you what happens in my head. Okay, I'll tell you what happens in my head when I frickin' walk into a room with a giant compass on the floor. I'll tell you what happens. My brain immediately goes, why the hell would they put this there? Why? Why? Well, because people in architecture like to stick giant compasses in the middle of the room? No! This makes no sense! This makes no sense as far as lore, as far as anything. Why would a giant compass be on the floor? Because of a puzzle. That's the only reason why it could be here. Then using Pet Pal, I found this little rat, which as I showed you said, what are all these little buttons doing around? Well, then you find these buttons laying around. There's a button right here, as I show you. And I go, oh, okay, so apparently you need to hit these buttons in a particular order. So what am I doing? I'm looking around this place for what? Something that is going to tell me what I need to, what order. Now this one is the only book in the entire realm, that is showing up. So the game is screaming. You hold down Alt. The game is screaming, this is important. There, you know, nothing else right now is showing up other than this. Okay?
Fortune.
You open this book, you read this book, and I'm looking for something that, you know, can give me directions. And it says ENS West? Are you kidding me? This was a hard puzzle for people? East, north, south, west. This is just, you know, not hard to figure out. I'm telling you, my very first playthrough, this was not hard. And then what people started doing is they went to their map. They went to their map and they got their east, north, south, west all screwed up. Why would you? Did you forget about this? Did you forget about this? This is north. So what is it? What did they say? What was the correct order? east, north, south, west. So here we go. East is this one. Oh my gosh, I mean this one just, it makes me feel bad for people. Like, there are genuinely puzzles that make absolutely no sense. I get it, but this is not one of them. This is one of those puzzles where I just, you know, it makes me sad that people have a problem with this. So anyway, east, north. So where's north? Here we are in the north section. Ah, there's a puzzle. A puzzle button thingy. Okay, so where we are here, we're in west. Oh, we don't want to hit that one. That's the one we want to hit last. Let's go to the south. There we go. Now we're in west. Oh my gosh. I think my bladey exploded. All right. And the mass thumbs down button is spammed. But anyway, all right. So this fight, okay, what you're gonna do is the guy's gonna talk.
Whatever is in here.
Okay, when you enter this room, this dude, this Mangoth, is gonna talk to you. You want to move everyone behind him into this safe room in here. It just makes the fight easier. It just makes the fight easier. And here we go. Fight starts back here. Now here's something else that's interesting. If you've talked to the Spider Queen and you've sweet-talked her, these little spiders will actually show up in this fight, 2 of them. And they'll actually fight for you. They're completely worthless, but, you know, it's kind of interesting. They show up there and there. So I take less chances in this fight because, you know, I just screwed up in the last fight being lazy. So we're gonna play this hopefully a little safer than the last one. Here's a splintered arrow for 1,000 damage. Half his life is gone. He's immune to slow, FYI. Obviously I didn't know that, or had forgotten it. I know it now. This guy will cast a very, very annoying blood rain spell. He's the only one in the game that can cast it. And so I don't really mess around with him. Because he can just turn the battlefield really messy. And so I will actually just try to kill this guy as quickly as possible. And obviously he's dead. I don't even know why that's necessary, but overkill.
My hands deep.
I will end up killing these spiders as well, these sand huntress is. Why? Because, jeez, you know me by now. I am an experienced horse, so I kill them. Don't leave that building. Don't leave, oh, whatever this is called, this little room thing. Don't leave it. It's safer here because they can't funnel through here. So don't leave yourself exposed. Just stay in this room. They will start to clump up in a way that you'll be able to pick them off with Storm, with, you know, all your master level spells that you should have based off of my guide. See? They're clumping themselves up. Once again, they come in, take a shot at my ranger in the very, very, very back. Because, you know, reasons. So I got 3 people here. I got 3 people, maybe even 4 that you could hit there on one little lump. You know, here I go, using a scroll, because Medora will be able to use all your scrolls. Why not, right? I could even adrenaline her, probably, and do another spell if I really felt like it. I don't. You could.
Eternal silence awaits you.
And you just drop 3. Adrenaline yourself. And I am so confident at this point in time that I'm pretty sure I start taking out the sand huntresses. Oh, that guy's now dropped. So, boom! We've dropped 4 people in 1 round. I don't want her to die, so I'm going to use a potion here. For some reason, my double click won't work. There, good. Which, as you can see, I have more potions than I know what to do with. Ow. Alright, so, you know, I can throw out another storm. I can throw out... But see, I'm so confident at this point in time, I just want to make sure that I kill these spiders before they, you know, flee to their homeland. Okay, get your 4,500 experience. Why not? I'm on fire. But then I noticed that there's lightning on the ground, so maybe not that smart of an idea. Because that could, you know, spread lightning. Potentially. Oh, there goes the other one. What am I going to do now? Oh, hey, there's the lightning puddle that I just said could be spread. There it is. Medora walked into it. Doesn't really matter. We're going to drop another hailstorm out there. But as you can see, I have 2 more thunderstorms on my 2, you know, White and Jahan that I could use here. I don't even have to use them. Absolutely decimate this fight. People can have problems with this fight. Follow the guide. You'll be able to throw out so many master level spells that they're not going to be able to do anything. You can just absolutely destroy them. As you've seen. Okay, pick up this stuff you want. None of it's really that important. Except for when you go down below. When you go down below, you'll get some important stuff. Down below, you're going to run into Leandra's blood. I don't think... maybe there was a bloodstone around here? I don't remember. If you're confused about where to find bloodstones, just check out my bloodstone video that I made where it shows all the bloodstone locations. But anyway, in here, over here, you're going to find a vial of Leandra's blood. Now, this is the only thing that's important down here. Because you're going to get that vial of blood there. And you're going to mix it with this. Boop. Perfect. Death Knight Bane spell. You're going to learn this. Now, this is... You have to learn this on all your people. Yeah, you don't have to.
Leandra's building an army in order to defeat Astarte and unleash the void.
Our friend
So you're going to put this spell
right
on everybody.
Now that we know exactly what she's doing, we've got the advantage
And have it learned.
of the so-called conduit.
There it is. So you kind of have to... I'm pretty sure it's not one
So
like the
Leandra's devised a
Tenebrium.
method
Yes,
for
so you do have to
destroying
click it
Death Knights.
and actually learn it
That
on
sounds
each...
more than promising.
on each person, whereas like the Tenebrium book, for some reason when you read it, it gives everyone Tenebrium. It doesn't just give the person reading it. This skill, you have to actually move it, learn it, move it, learn it, move it, learn it. You want all 4 of them to have it. By the time you go into the Phantom Forest, you're going to be using it to fight Death Knights again. Although there's not that many. I think there was more Death Knights probably in that frickin' Luca Mines than there were actually in the Forest, which is weird. And I think that's the end of the video, people. I think I just clean out the rest of this, pickpocket some stuff. Hey, I say I'm looking good. There's some more chests up here. I think that's it. Okay, and so at this point in time, after you clean this out, at this point in time, we are pretty much done with with what am I trying to say? Luca Forest. We're pretty much done with Luca Forest. At this point in time, you're probably high enough level to do Bartador's quest. You have to have her in your party in order to do it. You have to have a high independent, a perfect independent score, or she will leave your party. I don't use her, and you don't gain any more experience by really having her in the party, and so it's more just like a handicap. But anyway, so I can do that real quick. So this is the end. This is the end of Luca Forest, okay? This is it. And, so here I am actually down below there. So I did this video directly after that. So you go into Sacred Stone. And I'm just kind of messing around with gear at this point in time. And this is what I want to show you. In the back of Sacred Stone, there's this blood river. Go behind the waterfall and walk in this cave. Now, in this cave, this is where this happens. Now, if you really want to do this, if you really want to do this fight with Bartador, or however you say her name, she's totally worthless. Right here, where I'm showing you right here, throw your pyramid down, go in there, start the fight, and then bring yourself out. Why? Because this fight is stacked against you. Stacked against you. These guys have very high initiative, and it's stacked against you. And as I say, you want the fight to be started on your terms, not their terms. And so, start the fight with Bartador. If high independent, she'll join you. You start the fight, and then what do? You use the pyramid, you zip out, and heal your people up, then walk back into the fight. If that's how you want to solve this quest, so be it. But I'm going to show you here something else. And what I'm going to show you is the best way to kill this guy. Now, here's the best way to kill the guy. He will summon a bunch of people if you start this fight. Those people deal a ton of damage. They're very strong. As far as I remember, this is what irritates me. There's another guy like this in the game. None of them give you experience. So there is no point in letting him summon them. There's no point. And here's the other thing. Even if they do give you experience, I'm pretty sure they don't. This and the guy in Phantom Forest who summons those voiceless things, they're very hard to kill, and they don't give experience. And the guy, whatever, Radagoth, the guy on the beach in Sicile. I mean, they summon these people, and they're a pain in the frickin' butt, and they're very difficult, and you don't get experience for it. So why bother with it? Okay? Walk up to this guy. This guy is a hoe, and do this. This is what you're gonna do.
I learned this trick from the Wizard.
He's frozen. Hopefully. Very first turn, he unthawed himself. As you can see, he went first. Now he's unthawed himself, I think. Nope, no, good. He's still frozen. Do a splinter arrow.
A trifle, my dear.
A sharp weapon deals more damage.
And just kill this dude in one turn. This is how you take out this guy. 12,000 experience. This guy is dangerous. Do it this way. If you're doing honor mode run, do it this way. Will Bartador leave your party? No. There's no consequences for doing this way. So do it this way. Unless you're trying to get... The only reason why I could see you going in here with Bartador is to get the achievement. That's the only reason why I did it, and then I've never done it that way again. Because you don't get experience or any sort of other benefit from doing it the other way, other than much more a difficult fight where you can have people drop. So do it this way, and you're good to go. So, that wraps up. That wraps up Luca Forest. At the next videos, the next series, you're going to be going into Phantom Forest. Now, as I said, this video is pretty long, but they're going to get potentially longer. Why? Because they're in big chunks. Just at this point in time, it's finishing Hunter's Edge, and then finishing Phantom Forest, and then finishing the Source Temple, and then potentially the end game bosses, and that's it. Like those are the videos. You split it up any more than that, and there's just not enough content. And so, anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope that you saw these fights if you're having trouble with them, or these puzzles, and you now know how to solve them. And I hope you were triggered by my, being an, a-hole, describing how to solve the puzzles. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I will get back to you.